Like,
I never thought about like, let me hold the door and see what the cakes look like. I never thought about that. But thank you for the idea though. Time to start checking out some cake. Let me
get that door for you. Let me get that door for you.
Exactly. But we're gonna get this shit motherfucking rolling. You know what I mean? What's popping out there, folks? Y'all know what it is. It's the motherfucking All on the Table podcast. We back in the building another motherfucking week. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like to motherfucking welcome everybody to go ahead and hit that subscribe button before we get to conversating. Because trust and believe you're going to want to hear some more next week and the week after that, the week after that, and the years after that. Because we're going to keep this shit rolling. And while you hitting that subscribe button, I want to say something to you that you probably need to hear. If you feel offended by anything you hear after this point right here, it's your own goddamn fault because you kept watching. So don't blame me. No, sirree, Bob, don't blame me. You know what I'm saying? But it's your boy Raw Sash in the motherfucking building. I got my man Cash Money in the motherfucking building.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, got my man Ski Bizzle in the building.
With that merch on.
Get that merch on. Cook it up. Check it out. Got that new material on too now. Stop playing.
Yeah, me. We got Momo back in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Momo.
Nice to be back.
I know that's right. What's up, Momo? How you doing?
We got Courtney the motherfucking Mighty in the building.
Welcome
hey.
back.
I'm back. Did you want me to go and tell a little bit about myself?
We're going to get to that.
Oh, okay.
But, what's happening out there, man? First off, I want to be, I guess, what they call polite. So I'm going to ask everybody, how was y'all day?
Cool.
I didn't have to work tonight, so that's always good.
That's always great in my book. What you talking about?
Yes, sir.
Wish I could say the same.
Exactly. But when you what you call that essential, you take your ass to work.
Yep. And I can't complain. I got a job. So
there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Cash Money, that fucking background is fire flames, my nigga. Fire flames.
I know he looked like he's in the arcade.
I was thinking like a little Zydeco, like New Orleans type thing.
That's the All on the Table bar / you know what I'm saying, game room. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah, me and Ski Bob got the shirt popping. Get with us. You know what I'm saying?
Got masses too for those that like the mask. Stop playing. We'll get it done. We'll get her done. Also, too, man, make sure y'all check us out on every social media platform that you can think of. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We all on the table. That's all you got to search for. All on the table because we everywhere. We're going to talk about something that somebody brought up to me, and I know my man Cash get excited when he see this.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm
This is
saying?
about to happen.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody asked me about something that I honestly didn't have a clue about. So I said, let me look into it. Let me see what it is. I found it to be kind of interesting, to be honest with you. Tonight, we're going to talk about cancel culture. Crazy how big cancel culture is. And there's a lot of people that have no clue what it is, like myself. I was ignorant to the knowledge. I did not know. But now I know, motherfuckers. Know what I'm saying? So here's how we're going to start this off, right? We live in an era where we expect wokeness from our peers. The culture expectation to be socially aware, particularly in what we speak up against. If you aren't woke, you're at risk of being canceled or experience a certain level of woke bashing. Ain't that a bitch? Cancel culture has infiltrated the very fabric of our society. It's madness, I tell you, it's madness. Cancel culture or call-out culture is a modern form of ostracism in which someone is thrust out of social or professional circles, either online or social media, in the real world or both. Those who are subject to this ostracism are said to be canceled. The Urban Dictionary has canceling as to dismiss something or somebody and to reject an individual or idea. And when people use the term ironically, it reveals a big problem with our culture. Cancel culture as it currently exists doesn't give people a chance to learn from or apologize for their wrongdoings. Being canceled might be painful, but at least amongst teens, it doesn't have to be permanent. Even if the person being canceled is unwilling to learn from their mistakes, cancel culture is beneficial for its potential to make people think before they act.
That's a potential.
So, say again?
That's a potential benefit.
So they say. So here's the first question I got for Momo, right? Hearing what I just said, do you believe that cancel culture is a slick way to say bullying?
Yeah. I say this, like, you should have the right to say whatever you want to say without people getting offended. And when people get offended, I feel like that's on them. I mean, celebrities wise, I feel like some, depending on who watched them, like let's just say Donald Trump, for instance, he's the president, so you know.
He ain't. No, the motherfucker.
Well, he was. Let me correct myself.
Fuck Donald Trump.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, he could say what he wanted to say, and like a lot of people would or would not get offended by it. It was half and half or whatever, just depending on who you are. But I feel like, you know, kids do watch Donald Trump. You know, they know who he is, so it's kind of really hard to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're like a leader like that, I feel like you should be watching what you say. But if you're, say, like R. Kelly or somebody, I mean, what does it matter what you say? I just think it depends on what position you in.
Strong stand. That's strong.
I'm actually with you on that. I think honestly, I spoke on this before when I said that the fucking world has gotten soft. What are you saying over there, TY? Why your phone?
I'm computer illiterate.
Yeah, why your phone sideways like that? Landscape phone.
There you go. She's spinning around.
Exactly. She
at the carnival. She at the carnival.
You can't get your phone to landscape?
No, listen, I was having technical difficulties here. I am computer illiterate. I'm sorry.
Goddamn. See, that's what happens when you get old. You can't use goddamn smallest technologies and shit.
Listen, I've been trying on my computer, my phone. I ain't paid my bill, so I had to pay the bill.
There it is.
That's the
So
nigga
I was
shit.
like, hey,
That's
my
that
bad.
nigga shit. Hey, Cash.
Right.
Why niggas pay they bills on the very last day, sometimes the day after. And we pay whatever bill gonna get cut off first, that's the one we pay first. Everything else can wait. What?
This is cultural cancellation. They cancel my ass real quick.
Roger the fuck that.
Real quick.
As y'all can see, we got TY back in the building. What's up with you?
What's up, babies? What's going on?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Y'all I had to rush out the hairdresser for y'all and shit.
Okay, you looking fly. Got your shit all flyed up. I see you over there. Okay.
Listen, I'm dripping wet over here.
You might not want to say that. You might not want to say
that. I was in a J-Lo video.
You might not want to say that too many times.
Oh, shit. Cut it out.
So back to the regular scheduled program. So like I said before, I told y'all before, I think motherfuckers is soft as shit. And I think cancel culture is a big problem because it proves that motherfuckers are soft as shit. So just because I don't agree with what you say, I should be canceled. I should be cut off of social media or whatever. I don't quite understand that concept because I should be able to say what the fuck I want if you can say what the fuck you want. My opinion is my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. Just because my opinion differs from yours, that don't make yours greater than mine. You know what I mean? So, Courtney the Mighty, how you feel about this situation?
I feel this generation is weak, like you were saying. Like they get mad over everything. I agree with what Momo was saying about people being people with like a like their leaders watching what you say or post. But the thing about cancel culture, they go years and years back, and people can change. And somebody might have said something that might be offensive to somebody now 10 years ago, and then they hold it over their head. And I'm like, come on now.
Fucking, what's his name?
Kevin Hart was one.
Yeah, they did that to Kevin Hart when
Kevin
they wanted
Hart.
them to be the host.
With the house and his son being gay and throwing the house at him. And
that right there, that's one thing. But I was thinking about, it was somebody, I can't remember who it was. They was on the Saturday Night Live show. This was like 10 years ago. And
he did blackface.
It
was Jimmy Fallon.
He did Chris Rock. He impersonated Chris Rock with blackface on Saturday Night Live. Now, at that time, everybody found it to be hilarious. But then 10 years later, they said, oh, we need to cancel him because he shouldn't have did that 10 years ago. But I think...
And that's what I'm saying. That I don't agree with. How are you going to cancel somebody in the past? Like, we're going to cancel so-and-so because they were racist and they're dead. Like, come on now. Like,
we need to cancel fucking all white people. If you're going to get that fucking serious.
I mean, that's how it seemed. Like, it's outlandish. Like, let it go. Like, people say stuff in the past and their ideas change.
The 10 years from now, everyone had did shit that they are not happy with or thought about.
I know, I did.
Did that. But to cancel somebody 10 years later, that's some real bullshit right there, because we accepted it then and it was okay then, so you shouldn't be canceled now for something that he did then. Yeah.
In a world where we repost moral outrage without the necessary due diligence, it's important we read between the lines before we effectively cancel somebody. So, Cash Money, how you feel about this situation?
Oh man, I do think it's a form of bullying. I do think that if you are, the bigger the audience you have, the more careful you should be with your words. I also agree with that. I don't know if you should be, censored in any way. I mean, if you're out there, spewing hate shit, then yeah, you should be, kind of taken back a little bit, especially if you're breaking rules of social media. But no, you shouldn't be able to dig in somebody's past 10 years ago and then bring something up and then be re-offended by it because you didn't catch it the first time.
Right.
You know what I mean? You lost your chance. You lost your opportunity. In the case of Jimmy Fallon, though, I mean, those comedians stood up for him, thankfully. I mean, that's the cool thing about the comedians, right? They stick together. They said, don't apologize for that. You know what I mean? You did. It's comedy. It's a skit. You know what I mean? You weren't doing it.
It's fucking comedy. It ain't like...
Right.
Going into that with comedy offends everybody. Like, nobody is safe.
Exactly.
So I remember when Dave Chappelle did that recent Netflix comedy, and when he called gay people and transgenders and the LGBT, he called them the alphabet people. Mm-hmm. And they were wanting to cancel him. We gotta cancel him. And we were like, no, the fuck you not. You ain't gonna cancel Dave Chappelle.
But David Chappelle's a person say what the hell he gonna say anyway. He don't care.
And that's what I'm saying. But that just shows. I feel everyone is on the table because he talk about Black people. He talks about everybody, and it's funny. Like, I mean, to me, I think it's funny.
Thing is, if Chris Rock didn't get offended by what he did, and it was about him, then why?
Then why are you
it up 10 years later?
Yeah.
Let me, Ski-Bop, let me ask you this, Ski-Bop. Do you think cancel culture is a widely spread thing around whatever race, color, creed, or do you think it's mainly a Black intimidation type of thing? Because what I've seen, to be honest with you, there is more Black people getting canceled, and the crazy part is they're being canceled by Black people. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of whites, Asians, Australians, whatever being canceled as well. But from what I've seen, there's a lot of, it's real heavy in the Black community. So do you believe that it's more focused in the Black community, or do you think it's just everywhere? It's just a plague that is just everywhere.
Hey, you answered your own question. You say you see more of the Black folks getting canceled. So if you see it, you got to believe it. You know what I mean? It walks and talks like a dog. It's a dog. So it's real shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, that could be one of those now people put up fences so people can't continue to rise and get where they want to get at. But it, like you say, from my perspective, I think that it is really a bullying situation, and it could be a strong percentage going towards the Black. We need to look at the numbers if you ask me about it, but it could be global too. So, you know what I mean? But like you say, if you look at the list of the people on this, it's probably more Black people on there. So the answer of the day is
yeah. I actually, when I started really looking into it and looking about what it was, I started looking at how many people and who all was canceled. And it's funny when, like, I see shit on social media, but I don't pay attention to it like most people do. You know what I mean? So I remember when R. Kelly was in all that shit. And I remember seeing all this, stop listening to R. Kelly, fuck R. Kelly, blah, 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 blah. So my question now is for T.Y. Did you follow the trend and cancel R. Kelly, or did you not? Why or why not?
Unfortunately, no. He wasn't a personal friend of mine, so it's not like we were, talking or anything, but his music is something different. His music is I'm not going to say it is timeless. Like, you're not going to dismiss his music over his personal, because if that's the case, we won't be listening to music at all. There's a lot of underhanded sexual abuse, all types of, messing with minors. There's a lot of them that we don't know about, and we do, and we just like, it's musicians, that's what they do. Because nobody said, oh, let's just dismember Elvis Presley. He married a 14-year-old. You know what I mean? So it's not like, oh, R. Kelly did some crazy shit with the 14-year-old. but still, if you actually look at the history of musicians and list every musician, there's some of the greats, some of the great rock bands, some of the great, R&B singers, some of the great whatever, oldies, whatever. A lot of these men have done some crazy stuff with minors. He just took it beyond and thought, oh, I'm above this. At some point in time, you should say, either I'm gonna keep this to myself.
I personally don't think he took it above and beyond. I think he did like anybody else. He did what motherfuckers allowed him to do. And at the same time, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was more upset at the parents than I was at R. Kelly.
True.
I was upset.
I agree.
That
dropping them off at the step. They dropped them off at the step.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all took these motherfuckers over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as he stopped cutting y'all checks, then it was like, oh, he was there.
And left them. Yeah, how you leave a minor over some man house?
Y'all motherfuckers should have been in jail.
My mama would never went for that shit. Yeah.
Mine either.
No,
For
listen.
real. My mom be like, fuck no, what? I don't care who he is.
It wasn't like he was saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get her a record deal, come and record some shit." He was like,
Exactly.
"Oh, come over and play."
Yeah.
And the mom was like, "Go ahead, girl, my daughter, beautiful."
Exactly.
Nah.
They took that check. They took that motherfucking check and was okay with it.
This is how I feel. Anytime you drop a minor off with a grown man, what do you think that's going to happen? He's a grown ass man and these are minors. Music industry, babysitter, it doesn't even damn matter. Like seriously, like let's keep it real. They act like they was like didn't know what was going on, but come on, every woman who has a child in the back of their head who dropped their kids off, that always run across your mind some kind of way, because that's just what it is, you know, these days anyway. Like especially to a grown man who's in the music industry. Like, come on, let's keep it real.
Exactly.
What you expect? Like, what do you? Oh no, he told you he gonna make her a star. All right, while you making her a star, we'll be sitting right the fuck right here while y'all do y'all motherfucking
exactly.
That's exactly yeah.
I'm going home and lay my head down, and my daughter at your motherfucking house. You perform most of the time. You performing in front of millions of fucking people. I'm gonna leave my daughter over there with you.
R. Kelly ain't say nothing about making them little motherfuckers a star. None of that. He said, "Yo, drop her off so I can put this joint in her. I'm gonna slide you this check." And the motherfuckers was like, "Oh yeah, that's the type check you cutting. All right, listen, little Becky, take your ass over there." Matter of fact, I'm taking an Uber. I'm dropping you off.
Yeah.
We saving.
I'm sending my personal driver to come pick you up.
No. Mom Duke said, don't worry about it. I'll be right here in the car. Let me know when you're done.
And what pisses me off,
Mom Dukes was like that best friend that know that she ain't gonna get took down. So I'm gonna go over there with you, but I'm gonna just sit in the car and wait for you when you get done.
Mom thought she was gonna get next.
Exactly. And Carol said, "Nah, you too old for this piss. Fuck out of here."
The thing is, the whole R. Kelly situation been out for years. My whole problem with the whole R. Kelly thing is, why do he get prosecuted now? Then
because he stopped cutting checks.
Yeah,
because
just like Bill Cosby.
All that shit was. That's all that shit was about.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was you was listening to this motherfucker's music back when he was fucking with Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
Okay with it then.
And everybody know that he married her.
Exactly.
And still, nothing happened.
Now all of a sudden, oh, we need to cancel him. I'm gonna keep it a bit.
Nothing happened.
I ain't never stopped listening to the boy music. Like you said, I ain't know the nigga personally. I don't give a fuck what he. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Certain songs I can't listen to.
Why not?
Because I'm like, he was probably singing that about a little girl, and it's sickening.
No, like it does get into certain songs.
I like them all.
I remember one day I was at work.
I like them all.
I like them all.
I was at work one day and
I ain't even gonna lie.
Frank Ocean song came on. What was it? Thinking About You. I think that's the name of it. I've been thinking.
That was a bop.
So here's the thing, right? I'm listening to the joint. So boss says, "Man, we can't be listening to this." I said, "Well, why not?" Well, he said, "Well, the boy just came out and said he was gay." I'm like, "All right, what the fuck that got to do with me?" You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good fucking song. I don't give a fuck if he gay or not. So boy says, "Oh man, you can't listen to this around your girl." I said, "Me and my girl listen to this shit together. What you mean?" "Nah, she gonna think you gay." So I'm like, how is me listening to a song gonna make my chick think I'm gay? If a chick think you gay for listening to a song, nigga, she been thought you was gay. She just ain't tell you yet. You know what I'm saying? A song ain't changed her motherfucking mind. Her mind been made up since she first started fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So that goes along the lines with I can't listen to a certain song because I think he was talking about this. I don't know what the fuck whatever you talking about in the song, whatever feelings you had, those ain't my fucking feelings. I listen to the song because I listen to the song. It don't necessarily have to be the same feelings and emotions that you had. So when I hear people say, "Oh, I can't listen to R. Kelly because he was talking about this, he was talking about that," but motherfuckers look at like T.Y. said, y'all motherfuckers look at Elvis Presley like he was the greatest to ever do it. He married a little girl, 14-year-old girl.
A lot of, but that goes into when you're white, it's all right, but when you're black, you go to jail, you know.
let's.
That's true because Charlie Sheen, why his ass ain't in jail?
In jail for what?
For
having HIV and having sex with people.
You know how many?
Yeah, he was doing the same thing R. Kelly was doing, basically.
You know how many motherfuckers out here doing that shit?
But they have decriminalized
like
it. And, you know, you used to go to jail for life if you gave somebody HIV, but now they took it away because
really, I didn't
you
know
can
that.
live with it. Yeah,
No,
because you can live with it.
Knowingly, if you knowingly give it to someone,
you still
get charged with
Yeah.
aggravated assault. Yeah, because
especially if
there was a case where an HIV positive or AIDS guy spit on someone, knowing that he had HIV or AIDS, full-blown AIDS. I'm not sure which one he had. He was charged for, I think, aggravated assault or attempted murder, some along those lines, because he knew. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but it used to be
that's direct transmission.
Yes, it used to be a my memory is so bad. It'll come back to me.
Roger,
but yeah.
Fuck that.
I mean, yeah, there have been other cases out there where you see people getting charged for like knowingly spreading it to multiple people.
Knowingly, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure that he had lawyers and the money enough to say, hey, he didn't know.
Pretty much.
Of course.
Let me ask this to our resident white guy. Do you agree with what she just said? Do you think it's a case of, you know, I'm white, it's if his white is right, his black is not? Like, it was okay for him to do it, but not okay for him to do it? Like, how you feel about that?
I don't really have a thought on that because I haven't really dug into like all the celebrities that dated younger women, you know what I mean? To know if it's just white people get away with it or black people don't, you know, so I don't know. I do know I can ramble off probably more white people that have done it than black people, right? But I mean, I don't know. I never followed deep in the careers. I've only heard it from obvious Elvis Presley because like years later, you know, he was still, his wife was still kind of popular, or his it was his wife, right? And she married Michael Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Or was that his
daughter?
That's
his daughter.
That was his daughter. So, but I'm saying the name was still relevant, so you can do the math and figure out that chick was 14 years old. And then you got like Jerry Lee Lewis that did it. And his
Woody Allen
cousin though.
That's exactly the next
his
name.
Cousin though. So I know
Woody Allen groomed his bride from
that was his daughter, his stepdaughter, his adopted daughter.
You know what no one talks about? I will say this. I made the white point, I gotta make the black point. Morgan Freeman.
What happened with him? I don't know the story.
He's in a relationship with his granddaughter.
Get you the fuck out of here.
Step granddaughter.
Somebody look that up.
You know what? I have never heard that.
I ain't lying.
He just dropped the gym on us.
He helped raise this kid.
He just dropped the gym.
He helped raise this kid.
I gotta look it up.
Go ahead.
I'm not.
Let me look at that.
It's gonna get a look.
Ski Bop, stand by.
I'm waiting.
Stand by, Ski Bop. You're gonna be mad at me.
Hey, it's definitely about to come, bro. They dropped it down.
Hey,
come on.
Ski Bop, their head stays down too long. You know what's up.
You already know.
That means they gotta get to the second paragraph. Oh, wait, no, there's something down here that says that's a lie. Hold on.
Look, I'm waiting for the first noise.
Oh, shit.
But Morgan Freeman
look
had
at
a
Momo.
affair.
Look at Momo face.
Morgan Freeman had an affair with
I remember his granddaughter died, but I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Courtney.
Well, the title says Morgan Freeman had an affair with step granddaughter, alleged murderer.
Regardless, he helped raise her, and then I knew he was in a relationship with her later on. So that's kind of weird to me, but
that's beyond weird.
That's weird.
It's not his blood, though. It's
but
not
you
his
know
blood.
what?
It don't matter. Like that's still weird. Like you help.
That's still somebody. I'm not trying to be funny, but somebody's ass who you wiped.
Right.
You probably bathed them as a baby.
That's why I had to bring it up. So you know what I'm saying? So like,
and then you fucking them like that's weird. That's not okay.
But here's the thing, though. I bring that up to make a point to say, probably none of us have dug deep enough into the celebrity black versus white thing to know who's like just dropping that drill on you, right? Nobody even blinks an eye to cast Morgan Freeman as a voiceover or anything like that. You know what I mean? So why does he get passed?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know that existed.
I didn't know.
Me neither.
He don't get no. His old ass don't get a pass from me.
You definitely just dropped a hell of a motherfucking drill. Hey, let me ask y'all this.
That's
right?
just nasty.
Let me ask y'all this. I seen something a few weeks ago on Instagram, right? I don't know if all y'all knew, but Lil Wayne was one of the biggest endorsers of Donald Trump.
Right.
And once Trump lost, Lil Wayne had posted a tweet on Martin Luther King Day, saying basically how he believes in Martin Luther King's dream. He's all about black people, blah, 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 blah. Now, me personally, I feel like you can't, as a black man, I feel like you can't believe in Martin Luther King's dream and fuck around believe in fucking Donald Trump, who fucking wants to basically make America great again at the same fucking time. So, TY, how do you feel about that?
You know what? I did want to speak on this. First of all, Lil Wayne is rich. He black and he rich. Trump is all for rich people. Black, white.
There you go.
He got money. He can do business.
There you go.
Here's the thing with Lil Wayne, and I'm on kind of Lil Wayne's side, but you had to hear his story first. So real quick, y'all can listen to his story, whatever, blah blah blah. But Lil Wayne said when he was 12 years old, he shot himself. He said 3 black officers stepped over him. 3 or 4 black officers stepped on him and said, "Let him die." The last cop to come in the house was a white cop and said, "Yo, why the fuck y'all not paying attention to this 12-year-old kid?" The white cop picked him up and drove him to the hospital and stayed with him until he got out of surgery and visited him after that. Now he's saying he don't have nothing against white people. He's Republican for I don't know whatever reason. That's fine. That's his choice. But you can't tell this man in his own experience with white people. I mean, black people do have bad experiences with white people. Some black people have good experiences with white. There's something that stuck with him for life. Like if it wasn't for this one white cop,
I've been fucked over by every single race you could possibly think of. And it's amazing that I could say that.
Right.
It's true.
But it's your experience. Nobody should be trying to.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to sit here and say that fucking Cash is greater than fucking Ski Bop because Cash is fucking white. I'm definitely not going to say that.
No, that's not what he said. He said he don't see color. That's what he said.
No,
but that's what all races say.
That part right there, I agree with because I don't see color. I don't. The person you are weighs a lot more for me than the color you are. I could give a fuck about what color you are.
I agree with that.
Because like I said, I've been fucked over by every fucking race. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've probably been fucked over by more black people than anything else. It is what the fuck it is. And I ain't mad about it. Life goes the fuck on. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and say I believe in a person that was pro-black, lift up black people. You turn around and say how I believe in a motherfucker who wants to put down all black people. It's no matter how you look at it,
it cancels the other one out. It's like
here's the
thing.
Conflicting ideologies. But I think that Lil Wayne, I think the reason why he liked Trump was, like you said, he got money. And some black people feel that when they have money, being black go out the window. Like I'm rich, I got money.
It does.
Like, but they don't realize that
the tax bracket is different.
Still black.
Yeah.
Right.
But you black with money.
You got money, but you still black, and people see that first. They don't care that you rich.
Yeah.
You still a N-word.
There's another side of that coin, though. I mean, Lil Wayne had gun charge, second gun charge over his head.
And he just got pardoned.
I was about to say that, and him going for Trump pardoned him and
Kodak Black.
Kodak Black.
Listen, it's good to have friends in high places.
And the co-founder of Death Row.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were giving pardons out to the highest bidder, whoever paid the most.
And that's basically what it was.
And, don't think the Lil Wayne selling all those masters wasn't a part of that deal.
Exactly.
So here's the thing, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If I was into the whole canceling culture shit, yeah, Wayne would be canceled in my book. I don't fuck. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was watching it as it was unfolding, and it was like, all right, Wayne, I'm still trying to, even though I don't think lyrically,
you're still trying to understand it,
but I'm still trying to rock with you. When I seen that shit on MLK Day, it was a wrap for me after that. He gets no pass from me. Like, I'm just keeping it a bean. He don't get no pass from me. And a lot of motherfuckers is like, no, you can't look at it that way. I can look at it however the fuck I want.
Yeah. Oh, wait. So you won't listen to his music anymore?
I've been stopped listening to Lil Wayne. I stopped listening to Wayne years ago.
Wow.
So he gets a picture with the president, but R. Kelly gets sexual assault, and you're cool with
that? That was my point.
Here's the thing.
You mean tell me you personally
no, I didn't
dismiss Lil Wayne for his choices personally,
I'm not hearing what
and
I'm
not his music.
You didn't hear what I just said to you. I stopped listening to Lil Wayne years ago. I listened. Everybody on here, well, some of y'all may not know. When I listen to music for me is all about lyrics. I don't give a fuck who's more popular. I don't care about whose songs is on the radio. I'm all about lyrics. Right. So to me, lyrically, Lil Wayne lost me years ago. I've been telling people for years that I don't think Wayne is that hot. Oh my goodness, that's Lil Wayne. I don't give a fuck what his name is. That don't mean that he's saying nothing worth listening to. Oh, but that's Lil Wayne. That means absolutely.
He fell off.
Yeah. So I didn't stop fucking with Lil Wayne because of his personal choices. I stopped respecting Lil Wayne for his personal choices. It's a difference. Now, will I go as far as fucking going on fucking Twitter every day to say, oh, let's cancel Lil Wayne? Fuck no, it ain't that goddamn serious.
That's the difference. You're not starting a Facebook group.
I don't need 1,000 people to fucking follow what I'm saying. I feel how I feel. I stopped, like I said, I stopped listening to Wayne years ago, and a lot of people.
What about Kodak Black? Still support him?
I've never listened. The only one Kodak Black song that I can honestly say I listened to, and it's only is that actually? I think it's Kodak Black. I don't know that's him on that broccoli shit. No, that's not Kodak Black on that broccoli shit.
No, that's Yachty, right?
Yeah, Yachty. See, look, I don't even know the fucking nigga songs. Like, Kodak Black was another one of them motherfuckers where I remember when the Double XL freestyle shit came out, the year that like him, Yachty, fucking Dave East, all the motherfuckers was in there, and it was like, and I was glad Dave East didn't even show up.
It was a lot of them. It was a lot of.
Oh, that was the worst, the fucking worst Double XL freestyle I have ever heard. It was so disrespectful to fucking hip hop. But the crazy part is so many motherfuckers kept saying that was the greatest fucking freestyle, Double XL freestyle ever. And I was because you are used to a different generation of music. Yeah. That's what's hot now. I am used to lyrics. I'm not used to a bunch of fucking perk popping dickheads getting on the mic, fucking just saying shit, and people like, oh, I'm high. I don't know what they're saying anyway, so it's fucking good. Like, no, that's not me.
I only bring up Kodak because Kodak got pardoned, but he's not out of jail because why?
Because he got a sex charge.
There you go, a minor.
That I didn't know. I didn't even know what he was locked up for, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So wait.
It was for a gun charge, right?
Originally, the one he's in he was in federal.
The one he got pardoned for.
Yeah, because it was federal, right? So he was in a federal prison. They transferred him to state or whatever for the sexual assault.
So let me ask y'all this, Momo. I know a few episodes back, you spoke on having a friend in the LGBT community, one of your bestest friends of all time. So yeah, you only Momo on here. Momo's here, right? Correct me if move your hair out. Make sure you can hear me.
I can hear you.
There you go.
That's fine.
You're being funny.
So,
I'm always trying to be funny about my hair.
that's what I do. Don't worry about it. So,
Get it.
Azalea Banks, the rapper, is known to be the problem child in the rap community. If y'all didn't see her on Wildin' Out, go watch the shit. That shit was fucking hilarious.
I saw it.
Young
They're like, we
fly
did it.
ass. That shit was funny. But she
What's
made
her,
singing
what's her name? You said what, Banks?
Azalea Banks.
Okay.
She managed to get RuPaul's song "Call Me Mother" pulled from Spotify. Banks said RuPaul allegedly ripped off one of her songs. Later, she tweeted that she would not allow RuPaul to step on my little black girl toes. Quote, unquote.
Isn't RuPaul a blue black girl too?
Yeah, whatever. This set the queer community up in arms, getting her canceled. In 2016, Banks was dropped from the headlining of music festivals after posting racial tweets aimed towards former One Direction member Zayn Malik, calling him a sand nigga. So,
and she was canceled and she went crazy.
Yeah.
he actually got canceled a few times because she's one of
She
those.
off.
She talks shit, but when you say her, it's you're attacking her. She'll attack you, but it's okay. But when you attack her, everybody feels sorry for her.
That's how she is.
One of them type. It's like she's fucking. That chick is off her fucking right. Like
what do they say? She's one of them people that throw a rock and hide her hand.
Yeah, y'all got to see it on fucking Wildin' Out. Like literally, like
they went in on her.
Yo, it was y'all watch Wildin' Out. It's all about.
I like Wildin' Out.
It's all about jokes. And
they went in on her.
Her jokes wasn't jokes. They was like actual like.
No, it literally was. It was.
Yeah, and whereas though like other motherfuckers was like literally just throwing jokes, and she was like throwing jabs. Where she cried and said they was trying to bully her on the show.
Yeah,
like
she tried. Crazy. She tried it.
Them are the worst kind of people. They would talk. They would do what they do, but they ditch the shit, but can't take it. Now, if you're throwing jabs at motherfucker, be ready to take what they give you.
Yeah.
Too.
Remember,
like I can't stand people like that. Them are the worst kind of people. If you're going to ditch it, you're going to take it.
He's also part of the soft generation too. So my question to you is, because she's part of the soft generation that everything is so fucking offensive when it comes towards them, but not when they dish it out. Is that part of the problem with this whole cancel culture shit?
Let me be honest. I think today, like, it depends on the person as far as gay, because like I know a gay guy, he could ditch it and take it, but he could, and gay people like to talk shit up front. That's what they do. Especially gay men. They talk
it's
shit.
like they know how. That's what they go to school for. They gonna get you right.
At the same time, if you,
She said they go to school to talk shit.
Have you ever heard a gay man tell off somebody?
Gay men talk shit.
That sound like a school in the 80s.
They don't play.
They talk shit, but let me tell you though, when you start jabbing at people, especially with gay men, be ready to get your feelings hurt, because they would dig.
Yes,
they would dig. They would stick their clothes in your ass. For real.
Yes, they will.
So with her, what I don't like is like when people play the victim. Do not play the fucking victim, because you're not a victim. Straight up. And that's exactly what you're doing.
Especially if
like
you know what you're walking into.
Yeah. You know what you're doing.
Going on a comedy show, and I've been known to go out there and post weird ass Instagram live and Facebook live videos.
What do you think they gonna do?
Get roasted.
And the thing is, not all gay people are sensitive. I'm just gonna be honest. Not the ones. I love gay people. I do. I mean, I love them. I think they fucking hilarious. I think they real. Like I would hang around for real. Like I just think they hilarious.
You think it was okay for her to try to pull RuPaul's song?
No, I think she should fucking grow a dick and be okay. Seriously.
Only if RuPaul really like violated something.
I don't think no one should get shit pulled. This is America. Like,
well, you can't copyright license. I mean, you have to pull it, but
did
I don't know.
Is that proven, or did they just pull it because she got sensitive?
That's a great question. I don't know.
You
it didn't say that the song necessarily got pulled. It said she was trying to get it pulled, and that's why the gay community, the LGBT community, was canceling her because of it.
You can't fuck with RuPaul in the LGBT community and act like
he's the first one who came out. That I remember.
That motherfucker's like the ambassador to the LGBT.
Right? Yeah, he's like the first one.
You start barking. They said what?
Exactly.
So RuPaul would get.
Hey, you still watch this show?
No, I never watched that shit, man. You might have to ask Momo and see if KC still watch that joint. Fuck out of here.
I don't watch. I used to watch his show way back in the day.
But Project Runway?
Oh, so like somebody watch it up there.
I don't watch it. I know about it though.
Okay.
I mean, everybody know about it.
Yeah.
Project Runway.
So here's another one that it was to me, I found this one to be kind of weird, to be honest with you. I want to say the last probably 6-7 years, the BBW community, the BBW women have become way more popular. And I mean, you still got some dudes that want to pretend like they don't fuck with BBWs, like, yeah, whatever, nigga. If you fuck with who you fuck with, like,
right,
that shit the fuck out, like, you know what I mean? So I remember when Lizzo came out, I didn't know who she was. What was the name of that song? Damn, how the fuck did that song go? Her first single.
Why men great till they gotta degrade?
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I didn't know who she was, and I'm listening to the song. I'm like, damn, this actually is a decent song. The beat was tough. Like, I thought it was a decent fucking song. But then she started, like, you know, showing up this shit, showing her ass and doing this and doing that. And I remember so many people upset because she went to, I think it was like a Laker game or something.
With her ass out.
Yeah, now mind you, here's the thing. Rihanna then went to different places with all types of crazy shit. Beyonce, like all types of motherfuckers who got so quote unquote great bodies, then went out with so much crazy shit on. Like, regardless of where you at, matter. In my opinion, it don't matter. If you wearing some crazy shit, you wearing some crazy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So singer Lizzo has gained huge success and has become a role model for many women, often preaching about her positivity and confidence. However, she's also had a whole load of drama. She was first canceled by Harry Styles fans after a video surfaced on Twitter showing her pretending to grab Harry's butt. Twitter users attempted to cancel her for sexualizing him without his consent. But this one was pretty stupid because the pair are just close friends. Lizzo was then canceled again after she gained backlash for promoting a 10-day detox smoothie diet. So here's the thing. Y'all praised her for coming out as a big girl with a lot of confidence, willing to do whatever, show off her body, publicize her body, and just be fucking great. Then you want to cancel her because, oh, she shouldn't have showed up to certain events wearing certain shit. She's doing too much. I remember seeing a video where she was on a beach in a thong and motherfuckers was like, oh my goodness, she's doing too much. She shouldn't be out here like that. But how many bony ass, no booty cheek having ass bras is on the fucking beach wearing fucking thongs? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Secondly, now you want to cancel her again because apparently she pretended like she grabbed a dude's ass. I don't know about anybody else, but I know every female that I've ever fucked with have either touched my ass or tried to grab my ass. And every female I know have touched a dude's fucking ass. So how you gonna cancel somebody for doing some shit that everybody fucking does?
That's the danger. That's the dangerous part about the cancel culture is that if you can cancel someone because you hugged or you touched a non-existent person's ass, like a cardboard cutout or something, then that's dangerous territory, because if you can file charge, or if you can cancel someone to say, hey, you sexually assaulted this person via a picture without their consent, then isn't every time someone watches porn fucking sexual assaults?
Oh shit! Call the cops.
Right?
But
Like,
that's how confused,
it's just taking it too
America
far. That's
is.
an example of taking it too far.
America's people are fucked up, like confused, fucked up, don't know what they like, don't know what they want, don't know what nothing is. Like, I don't understand. Like, if one person says something and it's like everybody got to agree with that person, depending on who they are.
I think it's a weird. I think it's in a weird, like a weird attempt to get famous too, right? Like, I canceled this person, or I was responsible. We were responsible.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be honest. I'm with you on that. I feel like certain people, like, all right, I'm not as relevant. So let me put this out there and see how many people I could get to follow me.
Right.
And now everybody follows me because we canceled this person. So now I become
a leader
because I was able to do this. I was able to start this movement.
Right.
But is that movement really worth it?
No, you just really fucking up people who for stupid shit. Like,
I mean, people could say what they want, but this is literally another form of fucking bullying. Like, it
really is.
Like, it's really just that simple. Like, they say, what is it? Internet bullying. That's what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
Cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying. There you go.
But you know, a lot of people do that. Just like if you get into it with somebody on Facebook or whatever, they talk they shit on Facebook, but when you see them in person, they don't say shit. They act
quiet
like
as a fucking mouse.
Pussy box,
for real.
More pussy than a box of kittens.
Internet phone.
Seriously, like
motherfucker gonna walk right past you. Motherfucker gonna walk right past you. I don't want no problems with him today. I'll get his ass when I get home. I'll cuss his motherfucking ass out when I get home.
Exactly. Twitter finger.
I'm gonna get right to my fucking weapon. Spacebar.
Y'all gotta realize that America is we all know that American is run by, you got the old white people. That's our money right there. And then you have the skinny 210 white women, blonde hair, big titties, no ass, thin waist, you know what I mean, who run the image the way a woman's supposed to look. Now Lizzo is in the we don't do that, you know, oversized 8, oversized 5, oversized 6 thing. This is like a whole, the America is run on high school. We all run on greed. Everybody want the bigger portion of everything. We want the bigger portion of money. We want the bigger portion of fame. We want the bigger portion of attention. You see what I mean? So the white woman always
attention.
Yeah, the white woman is always held that we are the standard of how a woman is supposed to look. You know, the Dolly Parton with the big titties, the small ass. You know, I can fit into a a fat woman getting all this attention and think she's beautiful. No, that they want to go to the high school. They're gonna start mocking. They're gonna start clowning. You know, she ain't this and she ain't that.
Here's the one thing that bothered me most about that, though. I seen so many black women dogging Lizzo, and it was just like, what the fuck is this shit?
You know, black women.
They follow.
I don't even think they follow. I think black women are the worst culture as far as putting down your own culture. I think they're the worst ones that do that.
But why? Because we follow something else other than ourselves. We follow something other than ourselves.
Because big fucking facts.
We follow something other than ourselves. We think that the long hair gotta be mixed.
I respect Lizzo and her confidence. I really think that as I like her. Not only does she make great music, her confidence is through the roof. And you know, skinny bitches don't even have confidence like she has.
Like her.
Right.
Yeah.
I respect her 100%.
And I think
she had a valid point though. White women. So here's kind of to expand on what she was just saying about, you have these rich old white people. They got the money. and then you got the skinny white suburban house moms that are
Uncle
controlling
moms.
the family of the guy that has the money. So they
Right.
set the standards, and then when a lot of times, and Bill Burr, he did a great stand-up on Saturday Night Live. He's like, "Oh, another thing for white women to come hijack and be victims of, right? Like, oh, I gotta be."
Yeah, I seen that.
Who comes in, they want to jump in and be like, "Oh, sorry, here, let me step over this with my Gucci shoes so I can get in the front line or whatever." So, I mean, I think it is kind of that culture where it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna placate, and that's victim, right? That's oh, I'm gonna put myself in this mix, and I'm gonna play the victim, right? To kind of hijack a movement.
That's the problem. A lot of people play the victim.
Right.
Hey,
True.
is that similar to the Karen right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Karen is the super victim.
Yeah.
Super
Right.
victim.
That's the victim of all victims. Even
She's
though
the
they
hall
start the shit.
monitor.
You see
don't
Karen,
want-
go the other fucking way.
Exactly. So
I'm gonna make her cry before I turn around.
I remember when the shit first broke that apparently Tory Lanez shot fucking
Megan Thee Stallion.
yeah, apparently shot him in the foot, right? No exit wounds, no entry wounds. Apparently Megan was in the car riding around with this motherfucker after Tory Lanez shot him, blah 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 blah. So I remember when the shit first happened and everybody was like, "Oh, I'm not fucking with Tory Lanez no more. I'm not listening to his music." Blah 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 blah.
That whole story didn't make sense.
So say
It
again.
don't. It still don't.
That whole
It
story
don't.
just
It
don't
don't.
make sense.
But here's the thing: when he put out his album, I asked a lot of people. I'm like, "Yo, did y'all listen to his album?" No, fuck that. Why would I listen to his album? I told people, I said, "Yo, he's actually saying a lot of shit on the album that she's not saying or hasn't come out." So he finally decided to kind of like tell his story. Maybe you should listen to it. Nah, fuck that. He's a bitch. He hates women, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, well, how did it get to the point where he fucking hates women? Like, how did it get that far? Oh, if he's willing to shoot a woman, then he hates all women. And I'm like, for one, I'm pretty sure he don't hate his fucking mom and she's a fucking woman. Secondly, I'm not gonna go as far as saying he hate all fucking women just because he supposedly shot one chick. Because if a chick robbed me and I smacked the shit out of her, that don't mean I hate all fucking women. That means I smacked the shit out of the chick that fucking robbed me. It ain't got nothing to do with all the rest of the women on the fucking planet. We don't know what happened in that fucking car. Oh, it don't matter. She's a fucking woman. Blah 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 blah. Then all these celebrities, which was crazy because all these black celebrities was coming out, fuck Tory Lanez, we need to cancel Tory Lanez, he ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. And they didn't even hear the full story.
But shooting is extreme.
Say
Come
again?
on. Shooting is extreme. Come on.
Okay, so shooting is very extreme, but when you look into the actual story behind the whole thing, right? There was no entry or exit wounds, nor did he hit a bone. How the fuck is that even possible?
For real, on the foot anyway.
In your foot.
How many bones have
your foot?
Wait a
in
minute,
your
no
foot?
entry or exit wound.
No,
I
no
believe
entry.
she stepped
There
on
is
glass.
no entry. There is no entry wound. There is no exit wound, and he did not hit any bones, ligaments, tendons, nothing. So how the
I'm
fuck?
gonna say this.
How the
How
fuck?
do you
how
walk with a
shoot motherfucker
gunshot
in the
wound?
foot and that shit don't hit nothing? How
How
the
do
Ain't
you
no
Not
walk?
how
bullets in the
you-
gun,
How do you
motherfucker.
walk? Momo, not how do you walk? How do you twerk?
That was
'Cause
all pre-hype
was
to get
in
our
the
album
walk
sales
video.
up.
Hold
He
up.
was
Say that
twerking
again,
right
Courtney.
after that.
Hold up.
Ain't
Say
no
that
bullets
again,
in the gun,
Courtney.
motherfucker.
How do you with a gunshot wound? You can't stand on your feet if you got shot on in your damn feet with a gunshot wound.
Especially with heels. She had on heels like a week
2 days,
later.
2 days later, getting it the fuck in.
In the walk video, she was twerking and everything and splitting and had her heels on, and everybody was like, "How the hell is that
But
possible?"
when did
Like
she make
our
that
feet,
video long after?
Y'all gotta look at the timing of how this shit went down,
Yeah,
right? Mind you,
that's what I'm
she was
saying.
struggling to get her shit together. She was fighting with her old record company, right? Then she signed with Rock Nation, right? Next thing you know, all of a sudden she got the situation with Tory Lanez, and now after that situation, what happened? She started dropping crazy singles, and blasey blah, blasey blah. It's all
everything.
part of promotion package, man.
Exactly.
I knew the story was shit when they had her on the camera and she backing up with her hands and walking.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't walk with a gunshot wound.
But it was funny how quick everybody was trying to cancel this dude instantly. So like I said in the beginning, this shit is nothing but a form of bullying and a form of publicity for other people.
Yep.
Vera got shot in the pinky toe and she couldn't walk.
Exactly. And she damn sure made a fucking tuna fish sandwich the next day.
Weren't they like best friends or good friends or dating? Like,
I think they were fucking around.
They was.
So you gonna use the person you fucking around with to try to make your sales go up?
They did it together.
When it came out, them two wasn't actually together. They was fucking and they was cool with each other. He would go to her shows, she would go to his shows. They was traveling back and forth fucking with each other. They was almost on some best friend type shit. And I think that's why when he
I don't fuck my best friends. But I'm just saying.
That was his work wife. That was his work wife.
Exactly. See what I'm saying? You see why you don't have work wives? You see why you don't have work wives?
That's why you shouldn't have a work wife. Then she gonna blame you for shooting her.
Exactly. Say you shot her in the foot. See, yeah, dog.
Exactly.
You don't need no work wife. She's gonna say you shot her in the foot.
Big facts. That's how that shit go down. That's
hey, what about Juicy Smollett?
So he
Juicy.
I didn't understand. I didn't understand the whole need for him to be canceled because I didn't think he was that big of a fucking deal anyway.
He just hurt himself.
I will say this: that was a motherfucker. I will say that. Like that was dumb as shit. Like some publicity just ain't fucking worth it, and you put yourself in such an unnecessary.
He fucked up when he went to Subway at 3 a.m.
No.
In the cold.
And
you walk
in Chicago.
You walk the Subway.
The thing is, what he not trying to say is he thought he was about to chew these niggas up at 3 a.m. and they said fuck you and tried to whoop his ass because he came at him. That's what that shit was. He just ain't.
No, that's not what happened. What actually happened is he hired them to do that.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. He hired shit.
Yes, he did. He hired them.
He said, yo, y'all niggas want Chewy? And them niggas was like, what? Who the fuck you talking to? That's what that was.
And whooped his ass.
They did an investigation. He hired them motherfuckers. You got to remember, he was in a weird part where it was like, he's a TV star.
He paid them motherfuckers afterwards to say that he hired them motherfuckers.
See, he wanted a raise on the show. What is that? Empire.
He wanted to drink straight from the straw. That's what that shit was. That's what.
Why? Hey, you know how the code works. You ever see that?
I don't know shit. Fuck out of here. I don't get this fucking thing.
No, the Christmas story is like, ain't nobody sucking dick at fucking 0 below fucking. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
nobody except
your lips are gonna get stuck to that dick.
Nothing except how.
Not outside. Maybe in the house.
Right. Maybe in the car.
Maybe in a car.
Go to Subway for that shit.
You'd be like, baby, go get me a sandwich.
And maybe he was going out for a foot long.
So apparently, hey, Bebop, let me ask you this, right? When I looked at all the motherfuckers that got canceled, right? I seen a name that apparently this dude was canceled like 3 or 4 fucking times. He keeps coming back, but he keeps getting canceled again. I guess he's just that fucking. I guess motherfuckers, they want to like him, but they want to hate him. So it's like I don't get it. Your man's in them. Meek Mills. This dude has been canceled like 4 or 5 times already.
Leave him alone.
So apparently one of the times he got canceled is which is the dumbest shit ever. The dumbest shit. And it's crazy because when I looked at it, I remembered this shit. But like I said, I don't pay attention to shit but so hard. And
leave Meek Mills alone.
Like what? So apparently when him and Nicki Minaj broke up, everybody tried to cancel Meek Mills because apparently Nicki Minaj, he wasn't on Nicki Minaj level to begin with. So for him to break up with somebody like Nicki Minaj, he was stupid. So we need to cancel him. And when I read that shit, I'm like, that's got to be
the dumbest shit.
And weirdest
shit
I've ever fucking heard.
You trying to reason with the barbs? It ain't gonna work or make sense. Don't do it.
Yeah,
See,
but
people
like,
pay too much attention what somebody else think. That's why people allow them to cancel them.
Why do I give a fuck who you fucking? Why do I care? Like why
it makes sense to you,
about?
but to people who, because I feel people are fans, I guess fandom. I'm not. It's like a form of worship to me.
So you canceled Meek Mill because he broke up with Nicki Minaj?
No. I'm saying that people. You said, why are people so concerned in people's lives? And I'm like, they act like they
need a
know
life
these
of their
people,
own.
and it's like they worship them to a certain extent. And
I could never have that much fandom in my life.
Me either.
To cut somebody
I think
off.
it's weird.
That shit's a lot of energy. I can't even keep up with my own damn life.
Time out. You said that wrong. That's too much energy.
Too much energy.
Way too fucking much energy. Like that. Why is
I can't even remember what I did last Friday. Like how
too much energy
keep up with somebody's life?
But I care who
it's
you
weird.
Fuck. And I'm gonna cancel you because you stopped fucking them.
Yeah, you're done.
I wish people would cancel the niggas I stopped fucking.
Oh shit.
Hey, Jay-Z didn't get canceled when he cheated on Beyonce.
Right.
No, that's not true.
He got too much money for that.
No, yeah, he almost did get canceled. The Beehive did try to cancel him, but it was too many motherfuckers that fucked with Jay too heavy that it didn't take hold, so they just cut it out.
No, but you know, that's what happened in the elevator, right?
No,
exactly.
Old girl whooped his ass.
First of all,
be cheating on my sister, mother.
I feel like Beyonce saved that nigga's career for real.
I can't agree with that.
Jay-Z,
I agree with that.
Jay-Z got his own
agree with that.
Yeah, I can't agree with that.
Because you know how many, you must don't follow Beyonce. Beyonce got this thing called Beehive.
First of all, why the fuck would I follow Beyonce?
Right?
I'm just saying. But
y'all put her on a pedestal too much.
Exactly.
No,
they do.
Ain't putting her on a pedestal. I'm just telling you, you know what it is. She got this thing called the Beehive. So it's a group on Instagram, like a whole bunch of people. Like if you get on there and like if you come for anything that she does, her family or whatever, she don't even have to say anything. It's like the group just go in on them.
I used to work with a dude that said he wasn't gay, but he followed the Beehive.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And it's a lot of them. Like the number.
Right, how you pick up really vulnerable chicks.
Gay alert.
You follow the Beehive, you gotta be gay. I mean, the number, her Beehive number is like.
Momo said it. # you gotta be gay.
Yeah, you do.
True.
You do.
You do.
That's but
especially if you follow the Beehive.
So another person that got canceled a couple times, but he just keep coming back for more. And it's crazy because although this is what makes this shit weird. Although motherfuckers wanted to cancel this dude, majority of the same people that wanted him canceled still paid $200 to $300 for his fucking sneakers. Kanye motherfucking West. Motherfuckers wanted to cancel so bad for all the shit he was saying and doing, but you still buying his sneakers. How do you cancel a motherfucker and buy his shit at the same time? Ain't that going against the grain?
Kanye
black people always go against the grain.
He's pure entertainment to me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel bad for anybody that fuck a Kardashian. I'm just being honest.
Yeah,
with you.
right.
That's the most toxic fucking yams.
That's a recipe for disaster.
Them yams had you on some other shit. I don't want no pussy that good. I'm
toxic
good.
Avenger.
I don't know because Tiger wound up is doing his thing. He the only one out of the situation that.
Who he fucking with?
You know what? He ain't fucking with one of them, did he? No, he was messing with one of them.
Tiger did, yeah, he did.
But Kylie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. That's right. That's
really?
Right.
Yeah.
He
got out scarf.
When she was underage.
He got out early.
He gave him his baby mom. He gave him China.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Because when Rob and China were together, Kylie and Tyga were together, or just they were about to end their relationship.
He said, "Take that bitch. I'm out of here."
And people are talking about it because
You see how y'all
Kylie
know
was underage.
You see how y'all know?
Yeah. Kylie was underage. Yeah, so there you go.
I'm not gonna lie. I used to watch the Kardashians. I don't do it anymore, but I used to.
Hey,
and then
Courtney, I done told you before we don't lie on this show. Stop that shit.
I'm reiterating. I'm not lying. I ain't gonna lie.
He said, I ain't gonna
lie. I used to watch the Kardashians, but I stopped when I realized that it was like appropriating Black culture and stuff, and you know, the tans, the fake asses, all this stuff. And I'm sorry, I love makeup, but I will never buy makeup from a person who just got lips yesterday.
Right.
Wow. Yesterday?
Whatever. She didn't have, I mean, I don't even have big full lips like some Black women do, but
me,
I ain't gonna buy nothing from her if I yeah, like you. And ain't nothing wrong with
That's
it.
right.
I'm just saying, yeah, like you, because I don't have them.
Tell him,
you're right though.
Big lips, big hair. You making that shit pop, huh?
Big forehead, big lips.
She was how old? And there was like a whole challenge that happened with her lips to try to get everybody's lips there.
It was such an ain't no girl. They outlined her lips.
She dropped a lip liner.
What you used to do when you was a kid?
To ask me if I have used her plumper before. I said, what the fuck is plumper? Lip plumper. I'm like,
you know what you should have
do
said?
it look like my lips?
This is DNA.
It's Kebop. You ever plumped
got something that makes your lips bigger?
Yes.
You have. Yeah, you have.
I've been asked if I had plumper on before. I'm like, what the fuck is plumper? These are natural lips.
Momo. What the fuck is that?
They really got something to make your lips bigger.
Yeah, it makes it look like it plumps them, makes them bigger.
Makes them bigger.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
They used to first like suck your lips into a glass, and then it like pulls them out.
That challenge, yeah.
So you gonna fuck yourself up just?
I find it amazing how I find it amazing how so many Black people want to have the look of white people. But when in certain instances, like they do certain shit because they feel like these white women who most of the time look like nothing or look horrible because all the shit they did to themselves, they want to follow that to look like these white women because apparently that's what society deems as what women are supposed to look like. But the crazy part about that is most white women want to look like Black women.
Black women.
So
there you go.
It amazes me how Black women want to look like the opposite of what they want to look like. I don't get that.
Black women want to look like white Black women.
I don't get it.
Can I speak?
White women get injections because they can't have a black ass. But then Black chicks who actually have a fat ass go get injections. Like your ass already.
Because they want it to be bigger. That's what it is.
No. Small waist and a cute ass. It's nothing cute.
Leave that shit alone. Let your ass be what your ass is.
I'm not gonna lie. Cause I'm getting my if I had the money, I'd get my waist made smaller.
And if I was next to you, I would choke you for saying that shit. But listen to me, right? No nigga, listen, this is for all y'all out there listening. No fucking man in the history of niggerdom ever thought to himself, I am not gonna fuck her because she don't got a fat ass. Never. Not once, ever. You know how many motherfucking dudes out here who baby mom ass look like that wall? And they still was knocking that shit out the frame. You know,
look, might have helped her out. Put a little bubble back there for
Exactly.
Pay me. You about to go down to Brazil and get this motherfucker a couple of racks.
You know how many dudes out there have got fucking stomach pains from hitting a chick with a flat ass and that shit poking you in your shit, and they still kept going. Y'all gotta stop that shit. Y'all gotta stop that shit. That's
it's like that.
Ooh. Say again.
I said it's like that.
That's,
like
you ain't never felt that bone poking you in your shit. That shit hurt.
I don't
That bone be hitting. I can't do bony bitches. That shit hurt.
I can't do bony.
Hey, Ski, you like, what the fuck is that? Oh,
exactly.
shit.
Like,
gotta get you some
like,
more pancakes.
I guess that's why they say more cushion for the pushing.
More cushion for the pushing.
What? There's some dudes out there that's like, listen, I will take the pain. They don't mind the pain. So y'all gotta stop that shit. Don't nobody want to feel no water bags while they try and fuck.
You know what? As a woman,
over there.
Women get stuff because men don't care. As I've heard, men don't care about how a woman looks. Well, to a certain extent.
No dude in the history of niggerdom ever turned down some pussy because your ass wasn't fat.
But we do. Let me finish my thought.
Get
we do a lot of things. We as women do a lot of things to appease other women.
Yes, and that's part.
We don't do it for men. We say we do it for men, but it's because other women are gonna judge you. Like a woman might have a little gut and everything, and a man might say she look nice, and the first thing we as women gonna say, her stomach hanging out, her stomach big.
You're gonna go lay in the bed with them?
We criticize the
That's
small stuff.
And the crazy part is, while that chick says, her stomach hanging out, the nigga saying, damn, that pussy gonna be warmed up for me.
And I would be like, nigga, do you want to hold my stomach?
And a nigga will hold that stomach up
exactly.
And shit out that motherfucker and won't think twice.
I think women themselves are their biggest critics.
Yep.
I think personally, I think it's a self-esteem issue. That's what I think it is. I really don't think it's about pleasing another woman or pleasing that man. I think it's about how you feel inside for yourself. And I think that's why women do what they do to themselves, because they don't feel like they're as beautiful as they should be.
And that's the reason why me personally, I respected the fuck out of Lizzo for everything she was doing. I respected the shit.
But notice, the women that get that shit done are single. You don't see really married women getting big titties or getting ass or whatever because they got somebody. It's usually women who are single who don't have anybody with them.
And most of the chicks that's getting that shit that's single gonna be single till they in the coffin.
or the ones that's getting it, they probably got a rich ass white man or something like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Or don't have nothing to do with their money.
They getting paid from a rich white man. They don't got them.
Yeah.
They paid by them. It's different.
Or people that's doing it who have a lot of money that don't have nothing to do with their money.
Facts.
Or they
so the Kardashians, they did.
They don't got nothing to do with their money.
They wanted.
All the motherfuckers got fake everything. They ain't even real people no more.
Yeah, right. They don't even live in their real house.
Everything about them motherfuckers is fake, but everybody want to follow them. That's what makes it crazy.
They're like, no, that's the second house. That ain't even the real one. Don't worry about it.
That shit's amazing, man. The fakest motherfuckers on the planet is the motherfuckers that everybody want to be like.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the motherfuckers, all of them, if you look at their bodies, they all look awkward as fuck.
Hey, you know that
they got ant booties.
You know this isn't exclusive to women, right? There's men out there to get pec implants, calf implants.
That's
so calf implants.
Even weirder. Go to the
y'all just lazy.
Lazy piece of shit.
Oh, wait. Hold on. We're lazy when we get calf implant, but women ain't lazy when they're like, I don't want to work out. I'm going to get something out of me.
You can do it. Listen, you can do an exercise to build your pecs. You can do exercise to get you a strong calf and all that. Some women who don't have the luxury, we can't do no type of exercise, nor rubbing cream or anything to give us bigger breasts. We can't get no exercise. I mean, your butt can be formed, but it's not going to give you a big booty.
It's not going to be bigger.
Watch this.
No, it's not.
Hold on. Watch
if you do squats,
hold on. Watch this. Again, no man in the history of niggerdom ever said her titties is small, so I'm not going to fuck. A nigga will suck the fuck out them little ass nipple titties and call it a fucking day. So again, you ain't got to do that shit.
I disagree with the booty part, maybe the breasts, but because I'm in the gym and I done seen bitches go from flat to plump, and I'm like, where you get that little booty from?
I mean, there are men out there that can't,
You
like,
know?
It can be
get a
shaped
calf
to
muscle
it
if
look
they
like
the
it's
tendon
bigger.
of it.
Mm-hmm.
All that implant bullshit is out of fuck. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
how about we cancel all the implant shit? I'm with that.
I'm with that.
Canceling that shit.
Cancel.
No, hold on.
Cancel it.
Slow down. You got to slow down.
Hated it.
What about women that have breast cancer and they get implants?
See, that's
That's
a,
different.
That's different.
That's something
I know
different.
it's different. That's why I said
That's
slow down. You
different.
can't cancel everybody.
No, we ain't canceling that. If they look,
you're not gonna keep being a fucking voice of reason when I say
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
Always trying to be a fucking voice of reason every time I say some shit. God damn it.
hold up now. Hold up
You throw
now.
out nets like that and say we're canceling everybody got an implant.
I feel like Cash be trying to cancel me on this motherfucker, man. It's starting to feel, man.
No, I'm trying to feed them hashtags to kids.
Roger the fuck that. So
Cancel big booty videos.
no, we ain't canceling those. Fuck you talking about?
What do you mean, like
Got to.
Let
like
them
the
motherfuckers
girl
shake.
video?
Shake
Oh,
the
now.
roll.
They tried to cancel like the booty shaking videos and shit like that, or all guys are. Remember the whole hip hop movement for a while? It was like guys are objectifying women. And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure that woman had the say.
If a woman
yes,
want, if the woman getting money and the woman want to shake her ass, then let her.
That's what I said.
That's her right.
This is why I don't get. How about the OnlyFans shit? Like, what they, a woman's gonna do what they're gonna do to make money. Like
Prostitution been the biggest business since human beings.
Exactly.
The longest, yeah.
So I wish they shut the fuck up, taking up for these women who like shaking their ass. Like,
listen,
that's what they do.
Listen, strippers is essential workers, man. What are you talking about?
You will never ever, and this is in life, like she said, prostitution has been the biggest thing since human existence. That is never going away. Right? There's OnlyFans, right? There's fucking tricks on the corner, right? There's strip clubs. It's everybody. Sex sells.
Lizards.
Sex. That's never going away.
Lizards.
It's what it is. It's never going away. Honestly speaking, I ain't mad at nobody on OnlyFans. I ain't mad at none of them because
that's what I'm saying. Make your money.
If you can literally, I think what did what did Judy say? I think the highest was like $25 or some shit like that. So
she said she was offered 10 grand at one point.
Exactly. No, what I'm saying is I think she said $25 the highest you could pay for a monthly subscription. It was something to that effect.
Yeah, and then you offer them messages.
Yeah. So if a motherfucker gonna pay you $25 a month just to look at you,
vacuum the floor,
fucking bread.
Here's the way I look at it. If you ask me, if I met a woman, I'm like, who's this dude? And she's like, oh, that's just the dude that I used to fuck. That he ain't got no job and this, that, third. He got like 18 kids, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. And then I meet a chick and I'm like, oh, who's that dude? She's like, oh, it's just one of my fans only friends. I'm like, I'm like, have you slept with him? Yeah, I slept with him for 10 grand. I'm gonna respect that more than I'm gonna respect you out there giving away for free to dumbass people.
Word.
Dumbass people.
So you
think about it.
Who with your chick making 10 grand every time she fuck a nigga?
What? I mean, if I could, I would.
What?
If she was down for it and she said, hey, I want to make 10 grand, all this thing, I can't say no to that.
Roger the fuck that. See, again, white people think differently than black people.
There you go.
Wait a minute, he won't be with her long though.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Cash.
She gonna listen. You heard what she said. He said she getting that 10 grand. So
I'm about to say his name is Cash. That's all he worried about.
You get 10, I get 3.
Damn. Out of fucking pocket.
Hey, no,
Cash, you got overtime this week. You got overtime this week.
No, we had an episode about this. She was on the call. I said flat out. She said flat out. I said, hey, look, if we even discussed it early on in the relationship. I said, hey, look, this is something that is out there. I told her. And she's like, yeah. I was like, it wouldn't be. I mean, we just started dating. Like, I mean, literally, you was already fucking someone a couple months ago. I was fucking someone a couple of months ago. I ain't the first. I probably won't be the last.
Yeah. I ain't even mad at you. But we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping this shit up, right? So let me make sure I'm understanding what I'm understanding. Y'all know I bring y'all on here because y'all help me understand shit. Because I ain't the smartest motherfucker on the planet. You know what I'm saying? I'm smarter than Ski Bop, so I'm all right. But I ain't the smartest motherfucker out there. So I be needing to learn some shit. And y'all help me out from time to time. So, yes, cancel culture is a bullying fucking culture, no matter how people want to look at it.
Stop doing it.
You are a fucking bully if you doing that shit. Especially if you doing it just because you don't like a certain motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't like them, don't mean I gotta stop liking them. You don't like their music. That don't mean I gotta stop liking their music. I haven't listened to Lil Wayne in years. I don't tell people stop listening to Lil Wayne. I don't give a fuck if you listen to him or not. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, I'm not a big fan of Drake. Cash is. I'm not gonna tell Cash stop listening to fucking Drake.
Wow, what'd he do?
Say
Right?
What'd he do?
Nothing.
He's emotional as shit.
Shot drop motherfucking platinum hits.
Man, that motherfucker softer than whipped cream. Fuck him.
He makes sip ass music.
He makes soft ass
I
music.
like Drake.
That's what
Me
I
too.
do. You a
I'm
people.
just
You
talking
supposed to
this
like Drake.
time.
You're just a hater, that's all.
I like Drake.
So you gonna
Drake
cancel me now? You gonna cancel me now again?
I mean, I'm gonna get on Twitter to see if he has a hive or something to see if they can send him out to you. He got a lake. He got a lake. Lake of people. He got a lake of people just gonna come on.
And they can all kiss my ass one cheek at a time. Fuck you talking about?
Canada's too nice to cancel people.
True.
And I don't give a fuck what they are. They can kiss my ass one cheek at a time. Fuck you talking about? Got me fucked all the way up. So, as we know, cancel culture, yes, y'all are some bullying motherfuckers. And it is not cool to cancel a person just because you upset about something small and insignificant. And it's called yes, it's too much energy put into this shit.
A lot.
Women, stop with the fucking injections. You know what I'm saying? Courtney openly admits that her ass cheeks look like two fucking walls next to each other. She's okay with that.
Team Flapjack.
You see what I'm saying? She's okay with it. Be okay with it. No man in the history of niggerdom will turn down some pussy just because your ass is flat. Courtney,
I wouldn't say no man.
None.
Because most men got their
Zero.
preference.
Zero, zip, zilch, nada.
Yeah, you
Men
may
and
have flat,
women.
yeah, like you say, yeah.
And
Some
even
men
if
do have their preference.
a dude turn it down, I guarantee ain't no chicks turning it down. Somebody gonna eat them flat ass yams. Believe that shit.
They didn't put no flour in them pancakes.
Exactly. Just because they ain't rise don't mean they ain't mine.
Motherfuckers didn't rise up.
They gonna say just because they ain't rise don't mean they ain't mine.
They call them crepes. They call those crepes.
You know what? I like that.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Cut that shit the fuck out.
Hot
You got them
cakes.
flapjacks. You got them crepes.
Hot
Cut
takes.
that shit the fuck out. That
cake.
shit's not decent. It's not.
Oh, gosh.
Your ass ain't gotta be that fat. Don't be a Kardashian.
I'm not. I won't. Okay. I'll take back what I said. I'm not flat, but I say that because in comparison to my mother, you know how sometimes genes will skip you.
So your mom. So basically,
My mom has them, and I'm like, where the hell is mine?
You got them dinosaur cheeks, huh?
My mom has a big one.
The
Got that
brontosaurus
down
cheeks.
south in her.
Brontosaurus cheeks.
She got those down south in her.
Those Jurassic Park cheeks.
I don't know,
Exactly.
but my dad did say that's what first attracted him to her.
Hey man, nothing like that.
I'm
Most
telling you, men like them
black
don'ts.
men love dinosaur cakes. I will tell
Men
you
love
that.
don'ts.
You
Yes,
said what?
they do.
Most
Yes,
black
they
men
do.
love dinosaur cakes. They love them.
Mhm.
and I definitely don't have those.
You ain't got to feel that bone stabbing the shit out you when you try and hit from the back.
These are the Tyrannosaurus Rex right here.
Oh shit. And on that note, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this shit up for the motherfucking night. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank motherfucking Courtney the Mighty for popping up on us. You know what I'm saying? You got anything you want to say to the people before we get up out this camp?
Yes, they can follow me on Instagram at Courtney KOURTNEE .the.mighty. I also have a YouTube channel, Talk with Courtney. It's about my MS journey. If you want to know some more about MS, then follow me.
In case y'all didn't know, Courtney the Mighty is on here letting y'all know that MS don't stop a motherfucking thing. She will fuck the shit out you and cut you at the same time. It is not.
I know that's right.
I got a sword. Well, if you talk to Ed, I got a sword on my cane.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, slice and dice that ass. Fuck with it if you want to.
Look at that. Look at
Game to them things come out. Momo, thank you for showing up. You got anything you want to say to the folks?
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for showing up.
Roger that, Tina.
She's feeling right. He's so stupid.
He's a mess.
I know. T.Y., anything you want to say to the folks before we get out of here?
Good combo.
Like T-Rex.
I think that's gonna be my name for now on.
Yeah, you got that one. Especially with the new hairstyle too. You walk right into that one.
Yeah, listen.
Skip Fizzle. You got anything you want to say before we go?
Hey man, listen, stay safe, wash your hands. One more thing. Wear your mask, baby. Wear your mask.
Wear your mask.
Wear your mask.
The Great White Hype Cash Money. What you got for us before we get out of here?
Nothing, man. Follow us on all the social medias. You heard it. You know them. Go out there. Follow them.
Roger the fuck that. Before y'all leave this motherfucker, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know how you think. Maybe you want to see that Tyrannosaurus ass that T.Y. holding.
Get your crepes up.
Momo
y'all gotta zoom out. I don't think your zoom out is that big.
Oh, hey man, your fucking Twitter about to be pop.
I got a 75-inch TV. It'll be all right.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you gonna get most of it.
Hey, make sure y'all check us out another good, man. We here every motherfucking Tuesday, keeping shit popping, talking our shit. Again, we just some regular Joe Schmo motherfuckers that live life, and we give it to y'all the way that y'all feel, but scared to say. Cause we ain't scared to say shit. Cause we all on the motherfucking table, baby.
Hey.
As my man KC would say, fuck y'all.